The Manor House Inn on Bar Harbor's West Street, once known as Millionaire's Row, is one of the village's most beautiful and well-located bed and breakfast inns. Originally known as the Boscobel when it was built in 1887, Manor House has been welcoming visitors to Bar Harbor and Acadia for many years. The large lot and wraparound porch are unique amenities that both the new owners and guests will enjoy. There are 18 rooms in 4 different buildings on the Manor House grounds. The historic main house, the Boscobel Mansion, has 9 of these beautiful guest rooms, as well as gracious and spacious common rooms where breakfast is served to all guests. Ken and Stacy Smith have owned the property for many years and are veterans of the thriving lodging business in Bar Harbor. Aspiring innkeepers will find a thriving business at the Manor House, with opportunities to put your personal touch on this beautiful inn that could also be considered a boutique hotel. Additionally, the property has the 1897 chauffeur's cottage, which includes 3 rooms, including the honeymoon suite, the Acadia cottage, which houses another 4 suites, and finally are the 2 very popular garden cottages, a tiny home of your very own in the middle of Bar Harbor, one of the top destinations on the East Coast.
Ken and I have been in the lodging business in Bar Harbor for more than 25 years. We started with the Wonderview Inn. Ken was the general manager and I came to be his desk clerk. And we worked our way up through the ranks and were able to purchase that several years ago and had 10 wonderful years there. Took a year off and did everything we told everybody else to go and do. Explored the island, and then a good friend in the real estate business suggested that we come here. And we chatted with the then owners and fell in love with the place and took a leap of faith. We'd never even stayed in a B&B before this. But stay we have now, and we've been here for 14 wonderful years. The Manor House consists of 5 separate buildings. The main house, which is called Boscobel, has 9 guest rooms. We have the Acadia cottage, that's the baby by comparison. That was built in 2000 with 4 guest rooms. We have 2 garden cottages, which are independent, lovely, private little cottages for 2. And then we have the chauffeur's cottage, which is the same generation as Boscobel, with 3 more guest rooms, so 18 in total. Everyone has breakfast here in the main house and afternoon tea as well. It's always been a house for travelers. It was built in 1887 by a gentleman who recognized that people were coming for 6 or 8 weeks at a stretch with their entire family, their servants, their cars, and staying in hotels with maybe 1 bathroom on a floor. So he decided that he would build a house for those travelers, and Boscobel is what he's built. And it's been either a boarding house or a bed and breakfast style of home ever since the day it was built. This location is ideal for anyone wanting to explore Bar Harbor. We're just in one direction, we're half a block to the access to Bar Island. Going the other way, we're 2 blocks to the shore path, the village, shops, restaurants. You can park your car and just go explore. It's wonderful. When we purchased the Manor House, we had great help in staff that stayed with us and also from the previous owners. Great instruction. Bar Harbor's home to Ken and I don't think we'll go too far away, so we certainly would be available to help. And I think when you run a bed and breakfast and take on an old home especially, it takes your heart and soul to make it wonderful. And so you don't want to just pass that off to anyone. You want to make sure that it thrives. So we won't be too far away.